I should be petty and let him just sit there, but you know what? We gotta go help him. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long, rewarding career. Had he thrown it all away? Is it Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like, is it Nick? Yipes, Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. Yeah, no shit, okay? You're gonna call them to be like, oh, my house is not on fire. I just need you to spray me with a hose. I would hang up too. And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. Oh, okay. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? Oh, you don't say. Why did she just give up that information? Like, let him give us all the info that he can and just keep that to ourselves so that we can use that in the future. Okay, Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Look, Gumshoe, my name is Dick Gumshoe, but I can't, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. Huh? I changed my mind. I really don't want to go for a boat ride. Oh yeah, because you're scared you're going to get murdered, huh? Okay, what is that thing over there? What is that? He said, looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Something wrong, miss? Huh? Turning yourself in? Okay, what did you do? Shoplifting, larceny, public indecency? No, none of those things. We're looking for Detective Gumshoe. Is he around? Gumshoe? Oh yeah, he's in a meeting right now. I don't think he'll be out anytime soon. Okay, we'll come back. You do that. Oh, and go straight home and stay out of trouble. No more shoplifting. You got that? Girl, does she look like one? He said, do I look like a criminal or something? And what is this? He said, hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. That's supposed to be a badger? I don't know what that is. It looks like a scary Teletubby. Like, that's what that looks like. And Hill, he said, look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. He said, what? He said, sorry, it's nice, but it don't pay my bill. Y'all know how much a roll of film costs? You know what? That's very true. It's expensive. It is. Camera's equipment is very expensive, so I get her pain, but don't roll up on me like that, girl. He said, I'll pay you back. He said, what were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. I mean, we didn't know till you started talking, ma'am. So, I mean, hey. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say those Southern folks talk with their exaggerated drawl. Why they must be dumb. He said, well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb, don't mean we all are. Okay, girl, you're not making your case better for yourself. You're telling us that you're dumb. You're telling us that you're a country bumpkin, okay? Tell us what you saw too, please. Hello? Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. This is what I want to know. Where do y'all get these phrases from? Bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, it's nothing. He said, well, it's time. Let's head in. All right, let's go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh my God, Karma looks scary. It said, Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Is he sleeping? Is he loading up? Is he buffering? Because he look old as shit. You seriously think that I would stand here where I'm not completely prepared? He said, right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared, right? He's teeing up on a judge, okay? He said, very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course, that should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. All right, let's see what he knows. Describe the incident now. Damn. This man is not playing. He's like, look, I've been 40 years in this shit. I ain't got time for the bullshit. Get to it. He said, yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. He said, please take a look at the map. Murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were two men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she heard two pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Said, Okay, so let's see. Testify to the court about the arrest now. It said, wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes, actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings. He said, no, you don't, bitch. He said, wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. He said, stay in your lane, bitch. She said, stay in your place. Go to the kitchen and make me a sandwich. That's basically what he said. Oh my God, this man is crazy. Yes, of course, you're quite right. And then he's being a bitch. He's bitching out. He's bitching out. Oh my God. What does this man have on you? Why does he scare you so much? I don't understand this. All right, there. Detective. Yes, sir. It said, was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick, what does he mean ballistic markings? Shocking to imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Bitch, we can ask questions. Aren't we detectives? Aren't we lawyers? Don't we try to get down to the bottom of what's happening here? Let people learn. Jeez, I don't like him. I don't like him. Proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they are all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? It said very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. He said, and then I will have you held in contempt of court. How the fuck? How? How, bitch? How? Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Yes, yes. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Man, Judge, you scared of him. Don't even act like that. He said, why were you camping there anyway? He said, I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press her further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Excuse me, you're not the judge. Okay. He said, wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well then say it already. Object. Bitch, come on. Oh my God. Judge, do you have a spine? What the fuck? You know what? Alright. I hate this judge. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? He said, nope, I looked after I heard that noise. She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leave you to chat with the witness. Oh my God, this dude is annoying. Okay, did you see who exactly it was? Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? No. It's not. Wait a second, I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking you if you saw the two men. He said, yeah, well, of course. The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. He sure is. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Is it Von Karma? I think I hate you. Oh, I know I hate you. Is it you? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh. He said, what? Who was that? It was me. Maya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I did not. Lotta Hart, your testimony states it's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? Right, she didn't. You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst. Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the court. Wait, hold on. I didn't even say anything. That was Maya. If you want to escort somebody, escort her out. Because I think that's why she spoke up, was to save me, not her. Like, let her go and keep me in here, okay? He said he is in contempt of court and must leave. No. No. Are y'all serious? Wait. I was the one who made that outburst. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Maya. Even she knows. I'm like, she said it, not me. So she should leave. It said Nick is innocent. It said, ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix? Right. Wrong, bitch. Wrong. It said, what? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes the testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Exactly. That's right. That's right. Tee up on them. Tee up. Tee up. It said, you're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. Huh. Huh. It said, I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya's a loyal one. I knew what she did. I knew why she did it too. She's a good one. You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Exactly. Order, continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Is it well? Is it well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart? Are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now. He said, this is totally uncalled for. Exactly. She just wanted some airtime, some screen time, 15 minutes of fame. That's it. He said, but hey, you got the photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting in this. He said, right. That's why I took this photo and made it bigger. He said, witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Nope. Let her keep talking. Let her keep talking. It says, shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. Yep, she enlarged it. It says, that's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She says it'll drop quality, it might, but should let us see who's who. That she enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Man, show the enlargement. Come on now. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photo, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? He said, but because it does not exist. He said, what are you talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place, you old fool. See, this is why Edgeworth is like the way he is, because he learned from this man. He learned from this man to talk to the witnesses, to get them to not say key parts of evidence or not show them so that they can get how they want the court to end. So it all makes sense now. It does. He said, what's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? He said, Miss Hart. He said, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. Show it. He said, the prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. All right, let's see. You still can't see it, goddammit. You still can't see the faces. Properly, okay? It said, right. All right, sadly flimsy and of dubious utility. Okay, so let's use that. All right, so let's go and go to the lake. All right, he said, okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot. A good spot for what? Time to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you going to use for bait? Oh, yeah. Oh, he said, I figured something like this would happen. He said, we should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. Not you try to use the dog. Not you try to use the dog as food. Oh my goodness. He said, I'm kidding. He said, some jokes are better left untold. He said, she hit me. I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. He said that was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. He's like, I don't know what this man gonna say. He said, well, we've come this far, so there's no way to go but forward, Nick. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. He said, wasn't there a boat on the lake? Right. He said, order. Well, Mr. Butts, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh my God. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Lord Jesus. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. He said, well, Nick, it was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradiction. Sorry. I wish I could help more. I wish I could call my sister. Okay. All right. So, He said, wait a sec, Larry. He said, what? He said, you only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta had testified yesterday she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. He said, huh? So what you saying? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Larry, can we not do this? Mr. Butts, what? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? I said, yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? What the fuck? Larry, get out the court. Get out the court. He said, Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones. Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? He said, Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. He said, I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. He said, well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? You know what? That's enough. I'm not even going to have him talk no more. I think I've heard enough too. This is all too embarrassing. In fact, I think we've all heard enough. He said, what are you thinking, Nick? If we stop now, Mr. Edgeworth will be found guilty. We have to turn his trial around now. Said, Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue. I don't want to hear him, but whatever. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Oh my God, Larry's making it so hard. It said, now Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. For what? He didn't do it. He said, I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. All right, Edgy. All right, sticking up for him. That's so cute. He said, Miles? Look at him in his little suit. He's so adorable. He said, it wasn't you who stole my money, was it? He said, no, then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting that you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Oh, but Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He said, we don't need proof. He said, why don't you all just shut up? Oh, Larry. He said, this is always how it is. Everybody's ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Oh, that's so sweet. He said, very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Yeah, teacher. Bitch. He said, that's how it happened. He said, after that, the 3 of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. He said, that's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. He said, yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have even thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? The boat. Oh, that old caretaker got away. Yep, I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Oh, I know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What are you doing here, sir? He said, what might you be doing here? Out for a walk, He said, the days of my youth. Oh, my God, if you say this one more goddamn time, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, my God. We finally got it, y'all. We finally got the answer that we've been waiting for that I knew. Okay. He said, Yogi, the suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Johnny Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. I know that's him. I know that's him. And that's when the earthquake happened. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned, the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. He said, help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out, help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That is true. If y'all ever get trapped in a box of some sort and you're losing oxygen, your best bet is to not wriggle around and not scream and do all of that, because that will waste your oxygen and you will die faster, so don't do that. He said, that's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Jnana Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed to court and Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? I said, right. Yeah, there's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? He said, I think the time has come to tell all. Okay, so let's talk about the nightmare. Let's get it all on the table. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. He said, help, I can't breathe. He said, I want to get us out. He said, I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, father. He's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Oh, don't tell me that he shot his dad. Oh, wow. It said, get away. Oh, he threw it. He threw it and it probably went off. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream, a scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. He said, but that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Von Karma? Right. He just arrived, actually. He's in the records room. He's trying to delete records. He's trying to delete records. He's trying to delete records, delete evidence. That's what he's doing right now, bitch ass. He said, dusty as always. We were only just here yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had enough time to clean. He said, what's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Oh, but that's open. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, the file for DL6 is completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Bitch, what you doing in here? What your dusty ass doing in here? I said, Von Karma, you. How do you know my name? What? Do you not know who we are? He said, have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Oh, I beg your pardon. You see, I really remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. Oh, shut up. It said, I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Okay, so what you doing here, bitch? It said, Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? It said, a romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Oh, don't you talk about the dead. That's how you get fucked up. Don't talk about the dead. Mr. Von Karma, you hadn't asked to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? Maybe revenge? The biggest revenge there could be, having your son look up to you as a father for what you do, and then have him come underneath the completely opposite team, which is him, maybe? Maybe that's the biggest revenge, I don't know. You said the son of your most bitter rival? You said that, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Okay, all right then. So tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Yes, we know this. We know this. We know this. And I'm going to present you. I shouldn't, but I'm going to present you with this because we know about it. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. It's Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. Oh, so you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. Yeah, exactly. This is why I didn't want to present it. It's because I knew he would take it. Come on now. So Nick, what is that thing? Oh, a taser? It's a stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000! Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! Girl, if you don't fight him. He said, whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Oh, okay, so she took the blow. She took the blow. Good job, Maya. Taking that shot for me. He said, Maya, out of my way. Oh. Great. Now that he got us, the letter's gone, of course, and he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya? Oh, it's probably Mia now, knowing it. He said, open your eyes. He said, Maya. He said, the letter, did he take it? He said, huh? Oh yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold, and I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh, now she's being suicidal. Don't do that, baby. I said, Maya, there has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. He said, what is that, a bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7 taken from the hearts of Gregory Edgeworth. Ooh. He said, I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped on him. Oh, okay. And it still has the ballistic markings. He said, I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Let's go. We got it. We got it, y'all. Oh. He said, what's the big idea? He said, sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. He said, I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. He said, anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Oh? He said, what are you doing? He said, sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, you should go outside and discharge. Said, right, good idea. So try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. She gonna turn up to be Mia later on, watch. Oh, well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief? You know what, bitch? That might actually work, because he said that he tells everything important to that fucking bird. So, you might actually be helping me, smart ass, since you're so smart. Actually helping me, stupid. He said, wait a second, cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to, Your Honor. I can't believe you're doing this. Defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take him up? Oh my, proposal? Exactly. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. What in the hell are we doing here? This is where we have come to testify a goddamn parrot and give it a cracker to figure out what it knows. Where am I? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Where am I? Where am I right now? Where am I? Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. You brought it up, bitch. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot. So, I have a right to do so as you suggested, bitch ass. He said, well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. He said, well, still want to go? Yes, I'm doing it. We doing it. We doing it. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You shouldn't have said it. Shouldn't have said it. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Oh, bring in the parrot. See what we gotta do, y'all? Look at this. This looks so damn stupid. This looks stupid. Why are we here with the bird on a stand? I have never in my life. He said, that is quite a bird. Please tell us your name. It's Polly. He said, name. It doesn't respond to that. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. It said, very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. The bird ain't gonna say nothing unless we say Polly. Yep. Hello, hello. Right. What we gonna get from that? Okay. Relating to the safe number. Case summary? So it's on the case summary page. Specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, why that's today's date, 15 years ago, and the number on that safe is 1228. Wow, I didn't even realize that. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. He said, I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. He said, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. He said, this has nothing to do with the date. Man, come on now. He said, that's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. He said, what are you saying? I'm saying he's guilty. Summon the caretaker of the boat shop immediately. He is guilty. He said, witness, tell us your name. He said, wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Oh, he's up now. He said, I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Huh? He looks totally different. This is a real yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. That is a guy. Somebody give him an award. Somebody give him an Oscar, okay? He said, well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. About time you got some answers. Thank you. He said, order. Yanni Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in a careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. He said, wait a moment, revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? So there's a possibility that the bullet is still inside him. Oh, and that's why he wanted it to heal around the bullet. He said, well, there's one way to find out. We can use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. You get scared, huh? He said, you refuse. He said, but refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Yes. He said, Your Honor, the defense requests that we would be allowed to use the metal detector. He said, Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. No, it ain't. He said, the stats, whatever, of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of a metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. He said, Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Yep, we gonna hear it beep. See? It reacted. Something inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma, You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Oh, indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? Now, I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. Oh, please. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. We can only know if we pull it out, bitch. He said, but Mr. Von Karma, prove. So can't we pull out the bullet from him right now and compare it to the bullet that I have in Gregory, and wouldn't it be matched up the same? I think so. So I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. So not I. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. I have one piece. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. He said, no, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. He said, what? He said, you were close, but you see, I have proof. He said, what? He said, who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. It's the damn bullet. It's the damn bullet in there. Let's see. I think it's that one. I think it's that. He said, that's a bullet. He said, where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. He said, the bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Yep, we can use that. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. It sure did. It sure did. It said, we have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Von Karma's, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets, then if the markings match, we would know that both the bullets have been fired from the same gun, the very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on his bullet. That's what I said. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Yep, he losing it. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. He losing it. He losing his shit. We got his ass. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Oh, so that was his scream. Okay, yep, We got through all that, yep. Get away from my father, and then it was the same scream. It said, it's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you. There we go. There we go. Mr. Von Karma? Oh yeah, he losing his shit. Good job. I hope you die. It said, only you would defy me. So, it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. Yep. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. Is it? I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. He was so mad, holding a grudge. It was a shock like none had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way into the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. And then you saw him. So I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. To shoot Edgeworth. You bitch. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was a perfect crime. He said, who would have thought another man would come to open that elevator door? He said, Judge, what? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Yes, can we please? Because I've been sitting here for hours, okay? Get his bitch ass underneath the jail. Bury him underneath the jail. It said, end it. Very well. Last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. I sure did. So you heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still, it was at the very end when I thought we lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. The Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg helped, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick, but you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. He said, I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. Excuse me? The fuck? I don't know. I don't know. Your mom? I don't know. Your mom? I don't know. That? He said, huh? He said, sorry. He said, now that I think about it, I don't understand the evidence either. He said, that's okay. You don't have to try and cheer me up. But one day, I'll come back and be useful. Okay, so there was no evidence. All right. Uh-oh. He said, so this is it. See you soon, Maya. Oh, she's leaving. Oh, you're welcome. I'll miss you too, girl. I'll miss you too, Maya. Sweetie. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins with the same old crazy cast of characters. Edgeworth, he said, don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. He said, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? He said, yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Okay, so we're back to our button heads. Okay, I see. Oh, is this the credits? Oh, this is the credits. It said, hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Oh no, oh God no, stop. It said, then he hung his head low and went right back outside. It said, kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? I mean, I would be too, sounding like that. Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. Yeah, all right. I don't know how he finds these odd jobs, but good luck to him, okay? And I remember you. It said, who, Wright? Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. Oh, shut up. I'm sure he's grateful. Oh, please, sir. You didn't do nothing. Phoenix, Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Yes. Oh, you should know. I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Okay, sweet. Ahem. Oh, it's you. Phoenix, Wright. Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Oh my God, no, Lord. Here he goes about his youth. We don't care, dude. You're old. Oh, Lord, this woman. Phoenix Wright. Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know? Oh, here she go. Here she go. Girl, stop. We don't care. We don't care about your olden days. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. Oh, I remember his line looking ass. I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dream, you know. Oh, I'm so sorry to you because I really thought that you were the villain. I'm so sorry. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? The mountains. Okay. I said, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, all right? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. I said, what a dog. I was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. Oh, really? For real? Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Can we see the ghost? Can we see what happened? What if it's the ghost of Mia? I mean, yeah, Mia. It is! Oh, that's so nice. Because Mia was a ghost earlier, so that's what made me think of it. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice picture. Oh? Is there another? There's another episode. That's crazy. I thought this was the end. I thought this was the end. Alright, y'all, so that is the end of today's episode for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I thought this was the finale, how they ended it with the credits and everything, but it looks like there's another story. So I don't know if that's DLC, I don't know if it's like a special case or whatever, But this case was extra damn long. I ain't gonna lie. I was ready for it to end a while ago. But I do enjoy the series though. And poor Maya. She's going back to the mountains. I feel like I'm gonna miss her little annoying ass. She was a little annoying, but I'm gonna miss her. And Edgeworth, I wonder how they're gonna be like from now on. I don't know. It looks like the same stuff, maybe, but like maybe they're like on friendlier terms. Hopefully, I hope so. But if you guys enjoyed the series and watching it with me, shout out to y'all for sticking around because these are some very long episodes. And I will be back with another episode of Mafia, and I'll be live streaming. What is it? I forgot the name. Dead by Daylight and also Madison. Okay, there we go. Madison. There we go. I had a brain fart. But I feel like one of those might be up by the time I post this, but I'm just letting y'all know what's on the plan. So I will see y'all later, and deuces.